Hello and welcome to the lecture series on complex analysis. This is our lecture 2 named Algebraic and Geometric Structure of Complex Numbers. We will see in this recording the basic three ways to define a complex number. First one is algebraic definition of a complex number. A complex number is any number of the form a plus b iota where A is the real part denoted by REFC, real part of C. B is the imaginary part denoted by IM of C, imaginary part of Z. And iota is a number that satisfies this property that its square is equal to minus 1. Or we can say that iota is equal to square root of minus 1. So this is the definition of a complex number algebraically, and we can see its examples as there are complex number 4 minus 9 iota, 5 minus 2 iota, and so on. Here in this complex number, the real part of z is 4 and the imaginary part of z is 9. Keep in mind the imaginary part of z is only 9, not 9 iota. Here's another definition, what we call the pure imaginary number. A complex number whose real part is 0 is known as the pure imaginary number, or another form, a real constant multiple of the imaginary unit is known as a pure imaginary number. The next definition is in form of a point. A complex number can be viewed as a point in the plane. The complex number x plus iota y is uniquely determined by an ordered pair of real number xy, where x is the real part and y is the imaginary part. So, for example, there is a complex number in form of an ordered pair 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 corresponds to this complex number 2 minus 3 iota, and conversely, this complex number determines the ordered pair 2 minus 3. So there is a one-to-one correspondence in these two representations. Every such complex number determines an ordered pair, and every such ordered pair determines a complex number with iota. So we can uh, trace the complex number in form of ordered pair as this, where x is uh, the distance horizontally and y is the vertical distance. So this is the point xy. Or if we take this example, then what will be 2 minus 3? X is 2 here, roughly speaking. Here the 2 is, and downward in the negative side there will be 3, so the point will be over here roughly. So the numbers 7 iota and minus 5 iota, how these numbers are represented: 7 is a real number with imaginary part 0. So 7 will be represented as 7 comma 0. So this will be placed over the real axis, this axis, horizontal axis. And iota is an imaginary number whose real part is 0, so it is represented by an ordered pair 0 1. Similarly, minus 5 iota is represented by the ordered pair 0 minus 5, and these two numbers are uh, present on this imaginary axis respectively. So in this manner we are able to associate every complex number with a point xy in the coordinate plane. This coordinate plane, defined so, is called the complex plane or the z plane, or sometimes it is denoted it is called Argand's plane. The horizontal or x-axis is called the real axis because each point on that axis represents a real number. Each point in this axis is represented um, uh, by real number, and the vertical axis or y-axis is called the imaginary axis because a point on that axis represents a pure imaginary number. So this is about the complex plane and how can we represent a complex number as a point in this plane. So there is also another definition which is associated with the concept of point in the plane. Since we know that from early mathematics that every ordered pair represents a vector in the plane. Since every complex number can be represented by a point or an ordered pair, so we can associate the concept of vector with the concept of a complex number. So a complex number can also be viewed as, since we can represent as an ordered pair x comma y, so this can also be viewed as a two-dimensional position vector, like this vector, that is a vector whose initial point is the origin and whose terminal point is the point xy. So this vector, the position vector, is representing a complex number x plus iota y. Here is a precise way of defining a complex number. This example is written here. Here is the complex number minus 2 plus iota, and minus 2 plus iota complex number is represented by this position vector. So there are other concepts related to this idea of vector. We can define modulus, argument, and then we can define the polar form of complex number. We will discuss it in the upcoming videos. So these are the three basic definitions of complex number, uh, three ways to represent a complex number. In the upcoming video, we will discuss the basic algebraic properties of complex numbers. Thank you for watching.